Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to a new episode of my Rapid Chess series on chess.com. I'm still sick, but that's not gonna stop me from pushing forwards and fighting real hard. We are only one game away from an all-time peak of 1700. I'm really excited, but if we don't win, that's fine. I'm not bothered, but we have an amazing winning streak at the moment, so I'm shooting for at least 80% accuracy and nothing else. So as long as I play good chess, I'm happy. In the long run, the ELO will get better. So let's search for an opponent and see what we can do today. Get an opponent, I believe, from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina, that's it. So let's go for a simple Calo-Kann. We're probably most likely gonna see an exchange. Although this is also a move, but yeah, 99% we're gonna see an exchange. Yeah, we could play in advance as well, actually, but that's not really a problem. Okay, so far so good. Let's just develop. Um, Honestly, I think I will chop. I think I will just chop and go after this base of a pawn chain. He doesn't have the. Oh wow, he just takes. That is certainly unexpected because this pawn is weak now. And I'm just gonna attack it immediately. This pawn is pinned, pawn is under attack. The only way to protect is to bring the bishop here. And I think I'm very happy to take. Can only take with this pawn. Very happy to take. Cash in a pawn. Attack his bishop. Probably even take his bishop. That's gonna be same color bishop with one extra pawn. I could keep my knight, but don't really see a reason. Honestly, I don't see a reason, so right, so if the queen comes here, he can go for this sort of tricks. Um, right, so if I castle and he goes here, I guess I'll just push and yeah, I should be fine. Let's just castle. I'm expecting queen here, push, bishop here, rook here, but it's just not gonna be enough. Also, I want to bring my rook on the c file as well. That'll be pretty good. But these pawns are running, so if I can keep them, that'll be great. If I can trade every piece and be left with the pawns, this should be a winning pawn endgame. Because E and D are all mine. Okay. So what is that move even doing? Not sure. I think the queen here would be interesting, but also queen here. So from here, I'm making a battery. From here, I'm still attacking the pawn, but line up the queens, although could be quite tricky. And my bishop is not protected, so there's no imminent threat with that rook move, but I want to be safe. But I also want to be quite active, so maybe this move is okay. Hmm. I'm not. I'm not convinced with this move, but yeah, let's go for it anyway. Now I can't put the rook on the d file. Okay. Obviously, I can take, but don't think I want to. And I can just attack the bishop. I can just attack the bishop and push the pawn. If I attack the bishop, he can take with the rook. And after takes. Mm, or I can just push immediately. I will, if I push, I drop this pawn. If I bring the rook here, but takes. Is it really that bad? I cannot really take because he takes here and everything is destabilized. Here, 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 here. Check. Rook takes, pawn takes. He's gonna have a 3 on 2. That's not really good. If I protect, he cannot really skewer me yet. But then if takes, he's actually winning a pawn. What if I take this pawn? So he if I take, he takes. I really don't know what to do. I feel like pushing is gonna be pretty good. But mm, so push, takes, attack the bishop. Bishop will have to move. Mm, It's still it's not enough. I don't know. If I go here, I have pressure, but he's really overprotecting, so maybe I'll take, take. Yeah, let's take this pawn. Hmm, might be a mistake, but oh well. Yeah, it might might be a mistake, but it's all right. And takes, I'll just takes, takes, or takes, and drop the bishop back, and maybe I'm okay. On takes, I can even take. Oh yeah, on takes, I'll just take. Because if he takes again, I'll take with the queen. But takes, if he pushes, then it becomes a problem. So yeah, I have to capture back, unfortunately. Just takes. I might lose a pawn in the process, but it's okay. 10 minutes against 14. That pawn move was actually really good, honestly. I'm not so convinced that I can win a pawn endgame now because he's gonna ruin my center. He's gonna get those two valuable pawns in the middle. But let's think again. If he takes and I take and he pushes, no, it's really bad because he has the bishop that protects the square. So I'll take and drop back probably, but if takes and here, yeah, let's just take. Let's just take and drop the bishop. Okay, I'd like to drop the bishop. And I'd like to take this pawn as well. I think I'm gonna let him grab this pawn. Um, is it still a threat? Bishop here? Maybe bishop here? Because if I go here, he will put pressure onto my king, and yeah, this bishop has to play defense. So let's just go here, threatening to take the pawn. I'm protecting his pawn still. You can go here and probably rook here is a really good move. He's threatening to take the pawn. Then I'll take this pawn. What other moves? I don't know, but we're still up a pawn. If he gets my b pawn and I get his a pawn, it should be alright, because we're up a pawn. But there's two pawn islands, so it's gonna keep him busy to defend against my a pawn. And after rook to d7, bishop f6, rook or queen takes b7, and queen takes a2, I think we should be okay. And I can just play a5, a4, a3, so on and so forth, bring my queen back, or central, or anywhere. And it should be okay. This is not a threat, and this is not a threat. So, logical move is rook to d7. You can try for some tricks. Okay, I was thinking that. Can I not just take? He goes here, I go here, and let's find out. Let's find out. Now he can go here. Whoa. Whoa, that's a weird move. Rook d7. For now, I'm still keeping my b pawn. Not for long. Queen g4 is a threat of checkmate in one. I'll drop the bishop. He can sacrifice the bishop and bring the rook or something. So he does have an attack. Need to be very careful. But I might be able to survive. Because I was busy getting this extra pawn, and he got the initiative. So if I can survive and trade down pieces, I should be winning the endgame. However, he could be pressing me into a checkmate. So it's a very interesting game. Material versus initiative. The computer always likes, not always, most of the times likes the material advantage because can defend very, very well. I feel like the best move is rook to d7. Because if he goes queen to g4 too quickly, then I can protect against the checkmate, but I do have a tempo hitting his rook. So yeah, it's strange. The bishop takes, king takes, rook check. No, but this move is just too good because after I drop, he's hitting here, so it's gonna keep my queen um busy on this light square diagonal. Yeah, but he's definitely contemplating bishop takes. So bishop takes, king take, check or check. Let's say most logical, rook check. But the bishop is protecting. So bishop takes, king takes, rook takes bishop, rook takes rook, check. I go back, and maybe I'm surviving. In here, mm, mm, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So yeah, bishop takes, rook takes, and rook check could be devastating. But then at least I have a check and I can block with the queen, give up the queen, and it's still not gonna be easy, but have a lot of pieces. It's gonna be two rooks and a bishop against the queen and some extra pawns. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't go for that crazy idea. But bishop takes, rook takes, and check could be devastating. Ah, he goes for it. Is he gonna take the bishop as well? Okay, he's not. Okay, okay. Hmm, okay. Why did he put the rook there? Hmm. I mean, I can't move my bishop because he takes, but Oh, it's really tricky. Not working. So at the moment, my king is weak, and I need to protect the bishop. However, if I protect the bishop, he can attack the bishop again, and this pawn. He's still looking at this pawn. So this is a terrible move. After takes, he just takes. So after I move here, I can go here. Let's say I protect. Mm, yeah, I'm just toasted. That's the truth. The truth is that I'm just toasted because I'd like to go here, but I I don't feel good about this move. Might be the best move, but don't feel good about it. And my queen is a bit offside. Also, okay, that's oh wow, that's not that bad. I was thinking that if he can go get somehow his queen here, would be checkmate. So okay. Um well, I cannot really protect. So wait, here takes takes takes. I'm good. And here, wait, if I go here and he takes and I take, here takes. This has to be this has to be good. I think he made a mistake. However, he can still just just move, basically. So yeah, after he moves here, like, what am I gonna do? Maybe attack the rook? Because he's coming in with the threat of checkmate, so yeah, if queen here, maybe I'll attack the rook. Okay. Now, okay, I want to. I mean, I don't have a choice. I have to move here. He doesn't have checks here, though. Okay, but I can just take with my bishop. Surely this is not a checkmate, is it? Here, check, and here. I can't go here because he checkmates me, so I have to take. He takes back, but now is the question. If I go here, he can just check me indefinitely, basically. So if I go here, check, and here, go here, he only has this check. Here, check. I think it's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be a draw. Here, check. Here, check. Here, check. Here, check. Yeah, it's just a draw. It's just a draw. Just a draw, and he saw it. Um, yeah, it's just a draw. What a game! What a game! What a game! Good game. Well played to my opponent. I mean, I'm not upset with the draw, and I appreciate the way my opponents played. Very, very adventurous. Very offensive, risky. He gave it all. I appreciate that massively. So I'm really happy with the game. Probably I had some winning moves, but after I saw the bishop potential sacrifice, he could have even checkmated me quite easily. So well played for finding that drawing idea, sacrificing the rook as well. Is just he deserves the draw even more than that. But let's do a game analysis and see what we could have done better. Excuse me, there's nothing we could have done better. After the middle game, it was never winning. It's always a draw. He had two brilliant moves, so he was actually winning. He was actually winning. And then he only made one mistake here, right? That allowed me to have an extra pawn, but yeah, it just became drawish. And probably the bishop sacrifice is the first brilliant move, and the rook sacrifice is the second brilliant move. I mean, wow, props to him. If he didn't use a computer and he found all these moves by himself, I mean, hats off, touche. That was an amazing play. So we play a bunch of book moves, best moves, and we just transpose into just the regular stuff. I just chop off, which is the best move. It's counterintuitive, but in this structure, you want to undermine d4 and the light squared bishop. We don't really need it, so this knight is a bit better than my light squared bishop. So we're just gonna take and put the pressure, all the pressure on the dark squares with all our pieces. So we have two knights that can target the dark square and the dark squared bishop. So that's the idea. So that's why taking is most of the times the best move. And here the computer likes c5 immediately, but I just played slowly and then push. He takes, I take. And this is a mistake because it allows me probably to win a pawn with this best move, and there's only one move to defend a pawn, which I don't know why he didn't play. But yeah, I wouldn't have played g5. Um, yeah, I would not have played like this. But it's good to know. So even though this is the best move, he's losing a pawn. Although, what's the best move here? It's knight to h4 actually. Well, I thought taking is decent. So I'm just up a pawn. I take his bishop as well. Best move, castles. And here I should have played b5. Should have started the minority attack. And yeah, it's better to play queen b6 or even queen e7. So yeah, I'm not gonna play queen f6 in these structures in the future. And this is the best move. I think that if he didn't find this move, I would have won the game easily. But this just destabilizes everything, and best continuation is to take bishop back, and he's gonna grab his pawn back, and it's just 1 against 2 and 3 against 4. So mm, it's not so easy. Right, this pawn is pinned, so there's some tricks, some ideas, but yeah, overall drawish. So yeah, when he played c4, I didn't see a win. I was like, with best play, this is probably a draw. That's why I went crazy to take a pawn, take, and the rook ac8 would have been a better move. But he always had these threats, right? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's defendable by computers, but he always had the threat of attacking this pawn with all his pieces, pinning my king, as the rook as well. So this is an inaccuracy. Apparently, this is the best move and inaccuracy because the rook a to d8 is the best move. But these are just computer lines. Like so, rook a to d8. Well, obviously, the next move is something like this, threatening checkmates and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how is this winning, but yeah. Anyways, I foolishly play rook f to e8 instead of rook a to d8, and it's not so good. So here I lose all my advantage, and it's a draw. But I only had a slight advantage, so He finds a brilliant move, best move, best move, great move, brilliant move, best move, great move, so on and so forth. So, I mean, he played quite well, right? But here, check this out. Best move, brilliant, best, best, great, brilliant, best, great, and great. Just look at the graph over here. Absolutely, absolute madman. So, very happy to draw against such a skilled player. He played like a 2300 with a brilliant middle game. I played with great opening and middle game. So I got him in the opening, but middle game he was just brilliant. What can you say? Um, he joined in 2020, and he also has a bunch of losses. So I think he just had the game of his life. It was a really good one. So thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed this video. He gave me good content for this one. Not gonna lie. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye. Cha cha.